Hey guys, it's Steph, because who else would it be? And welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. In today's video, we are finally trying out REM Beauty. Is it REM Beauty? I always used to say REM Beauty because it's like Ariana Grande, but I actually think it's REM Beauty. Let me know what you guys say down below. But yeah, I picked up a bunch of stuff a little while ago now, and today I'm finally getting it on my face. But I've heard so much hype about this brand. If you guys have been living under a rock, this is Ariana Grande's makeup brand, and apparently it is dope. So yeah, I picked up as many products as I could for a full face, and we're just gonna try it out today. So let's do it. And while I'm putting on my sexy, seductive ram ears, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe, turn on notifications, all of that. Really does mean a lot. Wow. Yeah, if you could subscribe if you haven't already. I know a lot of people watch my videos that aren't subscribed, so if you like any of my videos, if you have ever liked any of my videos, if you just want to make my day, then please hit subscribe down below. Okay, let's do this. But first, tea. So as you can probably tell, I've already done my brows. I'm gonna go in with the primer first. This is just called the Blurring Primer. It's 30ml. And okay, this bottle maybe looks like a little bit basic, I'm not gonna lie, but the packaging of all of this stuff is insane. So, oh, what is this? Oh, I don't know what I was expecting, but it's like a green pore filly kind of liquid stuff. Doesn't have a scent. I'm gonna put that basically just where I have the most pores, so kind of just like the center of my face. And I'm gonna press it in to begin with, see if it can do much. I tried a different facial tan last night, and it's definitely sitting in my pores a bit more at the moment, so that's fun. Makes it look like I've got loads of blackheads on my nose, but hopefully we can cover that up in a minute. Feels really cooling. And it doesn't feel like one of those primers that you have to press into your skin. You know, like, I don't know, something like Porefessional, which I love. That's actually like my favorite pore blurring primer. I find the best way to use it is to press it into your skin, otherwise it can kind of pill up a little bit. But this one is actually a little bit more easy to apply. You can just rub it in like a normal primer, really. I'm gonna go on my forehead as well. I already moisturized earlier on today, so I'm not too fussed about the rest of my face. Hasn't gotten rid of any of my shine. If anything, it's made me more shiny. But we'll see. Once I've put my base makeup on and everything, we'll see if it has actually like blurred out my pores. Next, we're gonna try out the concealer, which is the product that I'm probably the most excited to try because I've heard a lot of good things about this, and comes with this cute little spoon that I will definitely lose probably within like 2 minutes of using it, but I'm gonna use it now anyway. I have the shade medium 6W because I am a little bit tanned at the moment. I swatched this in store, the lighting wasn't amazing. I'm basically saying if this doesn't match my skin, blame Selfridges lighting, but let's try it. I'm gonna put this kind of like all over my face really, but I'm gonna start under my eyes. Color's looking all right to me. Let's blend this out. I'm gonna start with a sponge, but I might use my fingers in a sec. Whoa, that has more coverage than I was expecting. I try to miss a lot of reviews that people do on products because I don't want to be kind of like influenced by their opinions. So I don't actually know all that much about this concealer. I just know that everyone was talking about it when it first launched, and a lot of people were like, wow, this is amazing. So I had no idea that it was going to give me this kind of coverage. This actually looks pretty good. I'm going to try it with my fingers just because I feel like it does maybe need the warmth of my fingers a little bit. Take a little bit more of that, and yeah, that's easier. I'm gonna blend it out with my fingers instead. I feel like if I had a more hydrating base, I could use a brush or a sponge, but cover up that microblading. Goodbye. I am gonna get this lasered off at some point this year. If you guys know of anyone that's good, that does like brow blading stuff removal, then please let me know. I don't think I'll need many sessions, maybe only like 1 or 2. But yeah, I just wanna get it gone. So I'm liking how it looks, but I will say, I wish it was a little bit more like hydrating. It does have that like typical cream concealer finish. Like I feel like I'm really needing to press it into my skin. So I'm gonna try it another day with a more hydrated base just to see if it does work a little bit better. But right now I am having to like press it into my skin a little bit more, but the end result does look good, and I don't really feel like I'll need much powder with this at all. I'm gonna take a little bit more, and I want a little bit of coverage on the rest of my face. I'm just gonna dot some of it like all over the place and blend it out and hope for the best. I'm gonna blend it out with the brush now. Yeah, it's just a little bit drier than I was maybe hoping it would be. I was kind of hoping it'd be a bit more hydrating. Yeah, I definitely feel like I need a more hydrating base under this because it is just a little bit drier than I was expecting it to be. I was kind of expecting it to be like a really hydrating cream concealer. Color looks decent though. I don't really feel like the primer has like blurred my pores out or anything either. Like granted, my pores aren't overly visible. I don't really feel like it's done much. It hasn't got rid of any shine or anything like that. I know it's not necessarily a mattifying primer, but I don't really feel like it's done much for my skin. I feel like I'd much rather just have my usual moisturizer underneath. Fully aware, by the way, right now, I am talking about a concealer that I'm literally just like throwing all over my face, but what do you guys think? Like, I want to hear your opinions. I quite like it under my eyes. Obviously, it's a concealer. Like, concealers typically aren't like supposed to go all over your face, but hey, that's what I've been doing with all my other concealers for like the past year now. Does give good coverage under my eyes, I will give it that, but I just wish it was a little bit more hydrating. But we'll see how we go. Okay, I want to add a little bit of colour, so I'm going to go in with this stick here. You can use this for your lips or your cheeks. I think I'm just going to use it for my cheeks because I do have some other products for my lips. Wait, I was just going to go and blind them, but I want to see how pigmented it is. Are you proud of me, by the way, for going for a colour other than like a peach? I'm going to do just some little dots of that and blend that out with my brush. Ooh. Okay, that blends out really, really easily. Just you wait, as soon as I actually get into wearing more blush, that trend will go and I'll be there like, oh, I'm now stuck here for a few years until I get used to another trend. I love seeing what new makeup trends there are, but I also just love sticking to what I like. It's like skinny brows are in at the moment. I'm not even going there. I might do it for like a fun picture and like make my brows a little bit thinner with a brow gel or something. But if you think I'm plucking these bad boys off, look, I did it when I was like 13 and they took a while to grow back. I went through my middle of my brows with a razor once. I literally just went meow. So you can imagine they were like here. But yeah, I'm sticking to my big bushy brows. I'm not doing the skinny brow trend. Or any of you guys, I know some of you will have like thinner brows anyway, but for all of you guys that have slightly fuller brows, are any of you plucking them off because of the trend? Because that is a commitment. I'm kind of here for it actually. I wanna know if any of you guys are doing that. And I also kind of want to see pictures, so DM me. Even though this is really, really pigmented, you can blend this out really nicely to make it look a little bit more subtle. I definitely need some powder on my face, but I actually really, really like how that looks. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of my blush bronzer. This is Shady Business. Just a little bit here, here. Just to give me a little bit of something. Started getting psoriasis on my face now and I'm not pleased about it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, I've had psoriasis like in my ears and like in my scalp before, which is really, really nice and sexy. But I've got it like on my earlobe here. I've been treating it with a cream, but like, I don't know if you guys can see my earlobe, just in this little tiny piece, it's just more red and dry. And I've got a little bit of like dryness up here on my eyelid, which is really, really fun. I love it. It's, yeah, it's really nice just having a little crusty eyelid. So that's a new addition. So I think I'm done with all my cream products. So I'm now just gonna go in with a little bit of my Laura Mercier powder. I'm not gonna use crazy amounts because I feel like it might interfere with the concealer a little bit, but I do just wanna set everything down a touch and just get rid of a little bit of shine. And I'm just using the honey one because it is a little bit more yellow toned, and with my fake tan, I feel like it just looks a bit better. Okay, I'm gonna do my under eyes. My brush is doing interesting things right now. You have to get quite up close to my face to see, but I don't know, I can really notice it. It is more dry than I would like, and I barely used any powder. I'm literally using like this much on my brush. It's basically nothing. It's just to set it down, but it has just made it look a bit thick, a bit dry. It's just made it look a little bit more textured, which I'm not overly keen on. This is probably like one of those concealers that I would spot conceal with. I wouldn't put it like all over my face or heavy under my eyes. It would be one of those things that, you know, if I'm like I don't know, rushing to go out and I look a little bit rough and I want a little bit of something on my face, I would probably put like a shit ton of moisturizer on and then go in with something like this, just a tiny amount just to brighten my skin up. But like apart from my little crusty eyelid, my skin isn't dry at all at the moment, but I feel like this has made my skin look more dry than it actually is. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't look like horrendous, but it's, for me, like, I still can't say for me without thinking, I really love Korn. That song just like completely fell off the earth. I take my base makeup really seriously. Like the products that I use day to day literally give me like a flawless under eye. I figured it out. I figured out what works for me. This is fine, but it's like compared to what I would normally use, it's just not doing it for me. I'm gonna give this another go tomorrow with a more hydrated base, and I'll let you guys know down below how it all goes, because I feel like that's maybe what this needs. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit, I think, and do my lips first, just because I've only got like one shade of lip product to use, so I'm gonna kind of see what that looks like and then do my eyes to match that. This is one of the products that I'm most excited for. It's like this, what do they even call it? Lip stain marker. I got this in the shade Booked and Busy, and it's literally just like a lip stain marker. So it literally is what it says on the tin, but it's like a lip liner that stains your lips, which I think is actually really kind of genius, because it means in theory your lip liner's not going to wear off. So I'm going to try this. Because it's like a little marker, it is so flippin' easy to use. And I'm just going to feather that into my lips a bit. I'm actually going to go all over my lips, why not? You can get really precise with this. Ooh, that's quite a pretty colour. That is very nice. Oh, I like that a lot. And I mean, I might need to give it like a second to properly dry down, but that doesn't feel like it's going to be going anywhere. I really like this. This is a product that I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of. In fact, I might actually go and pick up some more colours just like straight after this video, because I really love the idea of this. I'm now going to use her matte lipstick in the shade Bubbly, and I don't know if it's just me, but the fact that this lipstick is like a little astronaut kills that little thing inside of me, you know, when I start like welling up and getting really like weirdly emotional about small things or like animals. I'm literally doing it right now, and it's like, it's just a lipstick that looks like an astronaut, but I don't know why that's just, I love it. They smell very sweet. I'm literally trying to like... What is wrong with me? I'm literally trying to not cry while I'm talking to you. Like my eyes, I can feel them. They're literally like welling up because a flipping lipstick looks like an astronaut. I need therapy. So I'll swatch this color next to it. You can see it's a lot lighter pink, but this is the kind of pink that I'm loving at the moment. So I'm gonna go right in the center and do a little ombre situation and blend it out with my fingers. I definitely feel like you need something else on top of that lip marker, whether it's like a lip balm, a lip gloss, a lipstick, whatever, just to make sure it stays hydrated. Can you guys see? Even though I only put it like in the center of my lips, the center of my lips looks darker. It's like the lip stain and the lipstick aren't really working together, so maybe ignore everything that I just said. Look, I'm gonna get like up close and personal with you. Can you guys see that? Like just around here, it's like not sitting properly on top of the lip stain. I'm gonna give that a minute to settle down. Like I like the color that it's given me, but I feel like it's just a little bit, doesn't look like fully opaque, doesn't look quite ombre. It's almost done like a reverse ombre. Okay, the next thing is surely not gonna fail me because very few highlighters do. This highlighter is in the shade Miss Mercury, and yeah, it looks dope. It just looks bloody dope. So chucking that right on. I'm gonna use this little tapered brush here that I've been liking recently. Okay, I knew you wouldn't fail me there. This is really nice. I mean, it's quite rare for me to find a highlighter that I don't like, as we all know, but this looks really good. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit better in a second, because it is actually a bit more pigmented than I thought. But that color is stunning. Just gonna pat that in with my foundation brush. Ooh, juicy. Big fan of that. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, these highlighters are nuts. They're shimmery and sheeny, and metallic, but not like Tin Man sort of metallic. They're just, they just almost look like wet skin, but without any texture. Big fan of this. All right, I'm now gonna do my eyes. So I'm just gonna prime my lid with my P. Louise base. The eyeshadow palette that I have looks insane. I was there in Selfridges for probably like genuinely about 15 minutes, literally just like looking, walking away, thinking about it, coming back, walking away, thinking about it, trying to figure out which palette I want to choose, but I got this bad boy here. So I'm gonna prime my lids with the P. Louise base. And I have another product that I'm gonna try in a bit. So I wanna kind of like do an eyeshadow look that also kind of works with this topper here. I think I'm just gonna do like these two colors. I think I kind of have to go for these two colors. By the way, this palette is called Go-Go Boots. I'm gonna take a little bit of this like aqua shades and I'm gonna go into my crease with that slightly. Oh. Okay, I used the tiniest amount and we have pigment. And we also have something on my eyelashes. That's actually more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be, and I'm actually pretty happy about it. So I'm just gonna drag that out a little bit. But yeah, I like tapped my brush in there and that has given me enough for my crease. Imagine that, like all over your lid, super opaque. Yes, just big yes from me. But the color that I wanna get just all over my entire existence right now is this like shimmery, purple lilac goodness. So I'm gonna whack that all over my lid. Oh yes. Ooh. If I was properly doing this eye look, I'd probably just use like, I don't know, like a taupe or something in my crease, but right now I'm just playing because I am gonna go in with this guy in a second. That is such a pretty color. Just blend that in a little bit with that blue. I love this. Just this purpley color is stunning. I love that color. I love that color. I'm now gonna take some of the champagne shade here and just pop that in my inner corner. Okay, the powders from this makeup line are really, really good. Like the eyeshadows, the highlighter, big yes. I know it looks a little bit wishy-washy right now, but I am gonna add like liner and obviously that topper and everything in a second. Big yes. Big no to the lips though. Big fat no. So yeah, I really wanna try out one of these. These are the liquid eyeshadows. This is in the shade Milky Way. And the reason I didn't do anything too crazy with my eyes is because we have this to play with. So I'm basically gonna put that all over that really nice purple color that I like and just do something a little bit more smoky. Just going right over that. Ugh. I love you. I love you. And I'm just tapping the edges of that in just to get it blending. Even over that powder eyeshadow, which I wouldn't normally do, that is popping. Look at that color. I love it. I'm gonna take a little bit of like a neutral brown eyeshadow just to blend that out a little bit more. I'm literally just taking this random Too Faced palette and I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade called Sexpert and just pop that on my lower lash line. Literally the tiniest bit just to smoke it out. I'm now gonna go in with this pencil liner here, and as you can tell, I've sped things up a little bit because I'm in a rush. So I'm gonna basically line my waterline with the shade Teddy Bear, which is just a brown kohl liner. Let it warm up for a second. Not much is really coming out. Okay, that currently isn't doing anything. It's like not coming out. Why? Doesn't really want to stick to my waterline. Having to like fully drag it in there. Like you can see it is doing something, but maybe it would work better just like on my skin as opposed to my waterline, but this isn't going the way I planned. Okay, it's fine. We can fix everything with a wing. I'm gonna go in with the felt tip liner, and this looks super, super black, and the tip is really, really fine. Whoa, that's like the straightest line I've ever drawn freehand. This is an insane liner, oh my God. Okay, the liner is dope. That is such a black formula, So easy to use and probably like one of the sharpest tips I've ever used. Now we have the mascara. So this is the volumizing one. They also do, I think it's just like a lengthening one, but the wand looks like this. And again, packaging is like 10 out of 10. Ooh, the wand's really grabbing at my lashes right now. Yes. Mascara's good. It's giving my lashes such a nice curl as well. I'm gonna do a tiny bit on my lower lashes. I don't want much, I just wanna make sure they don't look like little naked mole rats. That has suddenly gotten a whole lot better. The lips are still tragic though. All right guys, you know what's coming. I'm gonna go off camera, do my other eye, and I'm also gonna pop on these lashes. These are the Grow and Show lashes, which look like this. They're just my usual kind of like outer corner flick, that sort of thing that I like. So I'm gonna go and do my eyes as quickly as I possibly can. Don't know what I'm gonna do about this lip situation, and I will see you guys in a second. Not gonna lie to you guys, I don't like this at all, really. There's a lot of products I do really quite like, but this whole look, really not into it. I'm now looking like more shiny. My lips look crazy. Yeah. I'm gutted. I spent so much money on this and I'm really not loving how it all looks. I feel like a lot of the products are gonna work with other products. Like this highlighter is bomb. This concealer, I feel like I can make it work. Again, I'll let you guys know down below. Maybe I'll do like a follow-up video for this or something. This blusher was really good. I like the eyeshadow palette. I like the lip stain, I think. I like the eyeliner, I like the mascara. I just don't like everything all together. I like the concept of the lip stain. I like the lipstick formula. I like the liquid liner. I like the mascara. There's a load of things I like, but all together, it's just really not working for me, like at all. And I actually don't want to wear this makeup out. So I actually think I'm gonna go and take it off, which I very, very rarely do. I hate doing this in videos. I always like to try and make it work, but I've got to be out the door in like 10 minutes. And yeah, I just don't think I could make this work in a way that would make me feel comfortable. So yeah, I'm gonna go and take this makeup off. Like I said, I'll try a load of it again tomorrow, especially the concealer, and I'll let you guys know how I get on with a different base. But yeah, I hate it when this happens. Individually, there's a lot of good products, I think, but all together on my face is a big fat no for me. So I'll insert a macro so you guys can see how everything is looking nice and up close. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I would have to say my favorites of today, and I do genuinely like these products, are the highlighter. That's insane. I really, really like the mascara, the blusher. To be honest, I like most of the products, just for some reason, they're just not working on my face altogether. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is working? Should I have kept it on? I mean, by the time you guys see this, this will be long gone, but yeah, I'm not loving it. Ooh, I don't know, what do you guys think? Am I overreacting here, or is this just actually a bit kind of crap? Like, all together on my face, because I'm really not feeling it. Anyway guys, I have to get going, so I'm gonna go and scrub this off my face. If you want me to do a follow-up video where I maybe try a lot of these products with some of my other favorite products and do something a little bit different, let me know, because I can definitely do that. If you guys do want to check out any of the products that I featured, even though they didn't work on my face, maybe they'll work on yours. I'll link them down below as always. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now, guys. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me, because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, guys, that is it from me. I love ya. See you in the next one, and hopefully the next one, the makeup won't be as much of a fail, because I don't like this. Anyway, love you, bye.